Hi students, welcome to Comparing Rights of Young People. Today we're going to check the use of comparative as. First, we're going to define what is a comparison. Based on the definition, comparison or comparing is the act of evaluating two or more things by determining the relevant comparable characteristics of each thing and then determining which characteristics of each are similar to the other. So, basically, comparison is the action of compare, to look for the similarities of one thing or one aspect to another. So, before we check the comparative, we're going to identify some of the young people rights. We can see in this graphic organizer some of the young people rights. For example, work, housing, education, freedom from discrimination, health, participation in public affairs, freedom of expression, and others. So, now, after we identified what are the young people rights, we're going to check the comparative as. We use comparative as to compare two things or aspects. We're going to check the structure, and the structure is as plus adjective plus as, and then the complement. We have an example. Freedom of expression is as important as work. So we are comparing freedom of expression and work. So both are important. Okay? So we're going to check more examples. Health is not as crucial as freedom of expression. In this case, we are making the sentences negative. So only we add not before the as is not as crucial as freedom of expression. So this is a comparison that health is not crucial and freedom it is. So we have another example. Work is as relevant as housing. This is affirmative. So we are comparing work and housing, and both are relevant. This is how we use comparative as. So you can compare using as. We have the last example. We have in the first picture education, and in the second picture freedom from discrimination. The adjective that we are going to use is relevant, and the sentences could be like this way. Education is as relevant as freedom of discrimination. Okay? You can write in the comments the negative form of this sentence. Okay? So it is your turn to use comparative as, and thank you for your attention, and see you in the next class.